Welcome. So today we will do a trip from Hashimara to PARO airport, and this trip is actually planned by Captain John Lin, who together with Lars Lars came up with the idea to fly this route in the Microsoft Flight Simulator, since it's maybe the worst approach you can do, or the hardest one. So you need to be really skilled to be able to complete this flight without any bigger incidents. So we'll start here from Hashimara, and we'll just fly direct to Bogop, and then we will use some fix points, PR 782, 780, 777, and so on. And it's actually we found that we could use the BOGO 1 alpha approach and just go through, I think it's called transition point, PR 777, to take this route here into the west instead of going the northern one into GTSHO to the right. So we'll go down here in the mountain valley and try to find our way to the airport and see if we can land smooth and easy. I will do this in VR, since that's I like that the most when I'm flying myself. It might be a little bit jittering, since when you move your head, you will see. It's not that steady when you look at the movie, but it will work, I think. So let's start to set up the airplane. I will switch over now to the VR view, and I hope, let's see if this is not what it should be. Need to move it a bit, maybe like that, something like that. No, let's see. I think it's better something. Sorry, I didn't prepare this. I think that's okay. I think you will see everything now. So close that window. Let's turn off the preview window. Now we're in the airplane. So we will start to prepare to the preparation. So we're turning on the external power, we're turning on the batteries, cruise supply. Let's lighten up the cockpit a bit. We're turning on the navigation system. Then we need to set all the screens to a pleasant level, so it's easier to read out all the details, all information. Set some floodlights as well, because it's early in the morning and the weather is not that good actually, so we might have some issues to see. We'll see. Okay. Let's start with we need to put some lights on also. Nav logo, we have strobe lights and nav logo on. We wait to set the beacon until the engine is running. Okay, emergency lights armed. I think we're ready. Let's start with the MCDU. Go to the image page. I need to bring up the charts here. We're using Navigraph, so this is it works really good. It's a very nice application system if you do VFR flights. So now we need to add the overlay chart Might be hard to read out from the video, but I need this for the preparation of the MCU. Let's see. Zoom in a bit. Oh yeah, let's select this airport here. Okay, sorry, the destination airport, of course. And let's put the overlay with the star approach. So first we need to put in the airport. We need to add airports to VEHX and the VQPR. So VE. Oh, let's see again. HX slash, and then the destination airport, which is VQPR. And we add that here into the from/to section. Return. Let's just set cost index number 5, flight number your SAS 357. And flight level 220 as filed. And then we go to flight plan, and we start with the departing airport, and I think we could go from 11 right, maybe. Let's see, I don't know which one we should pick actually. I don't think there is a chart for this airport. It doesn't actually matter which one we pick, so let's look at the arrival. So we'll do RNAV 15. So RNAV 15 Sula approach, and we go with the BOGO 1 Alpha star, and the transition point or via. We should go via PR777 fix. And let's insert that into the flight plan. And let's confirm that the flight plan is okay. Can just step through. Oh, let me zoom a bit more. So it looks good. BOGO PR782, PR780, PR777, 848, and then it continues to 830 and so on. And what we now need to add as well is we need to add the flight level at the PR777 fix. We need to go down to 16,000 feet. So we can go to that point. It's actually in the flight plan already, and the speeds as well. So if you look at the speeds here, it says PR777 speed 185 knots at flight level 160. So that matches with the plan. So that's nice. I don't think we need to add anything more actually. So we could start the engines. Let's keep this one here if we need it later on. Okay. All right. We need to start the APU. APU master switch on, APU start. We also, let's press the APU bleed as well. We need to switch on the fuel pumps. Get some flow into the engines. And let's wait for the APU to start. You can see that the flap is open and it's increasing here. And now it's available, so we can turn off the external power and we can switch the engine switch to ignition start, and we're starting engine number 2. And then we can see, then we should be able to see that the engine is starting here on the engine screen. You can see the pressure, PSI. See the auto brakes to max. No, we can't do that yet. Okay, we need to go to performance. We need to set flaps 1 for the departure. Set V1 speeds, VR speeds, V2 speeds. Okay. Can't do that yet, we need to wait. We need to arm the spoilers. And now we put on the beacon since the engines are starting. QNH, we need to check the QNH. I think it's 19. 01119. Let's request that from the system here. So we can do weather requests. Sending the weather requests. I can show you once again here. So when you do the init, you you set the departing airport / arriving airport. And you press this button, and then you can set the cost index, flight level, flight number, and so on. And then you go into flight plan. You go to the the arrival airport. For this flight, oh, there's a lot of waypoints. Oh, down, further down, further down, further down, further down. Here it is. And you go to departure. No, wow, not departure. Oh, if I can go backward. This is the one. So the arrival should be RNAV 15 PROV. It's a RNAV 15 approach with a star BOGO 1 Alpha via PR 777. Papa Romeo 777. That's the approach we're doing. Now let's see if I can come back. Okay, yes. Engine number 2 is started. We're starting engine number 1. I don't understand why this one is moving. Shouldn't move. It's moving by itself. Wow. Now we can set max auto brake. We can set flaps 1 since there's no people around. And I'm guessing that we can just taxi without even pushing. So let's turn on the taxi lights. Engine is started. Parking brake off. Let's move. We need to backtrack the runway. This airport is very bad actually in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't think many people are using this airport. So we just picked the one nearest to PARO airport. And taxi lights off and landing lights on. Clear to left, clear to right. This actually has two runways. One from the satellite image and one from Flight Simulator. There is something wrong with my settings also, because it doesn't look pretty well from the cockpit. Don't know why. It's just the runway. Let me do one thing before we start. Okay. Let's turn around. Looks better now. Strange. Just because it's... you see, on the distance looks awful. Don't know why. Okay, we're actually ready for takeoff. So let's set 20,000. Yeah, we can start going to maybe 8,000 feet heading manage. Okay. Turning off the view. Tåga. Airborne, turning on the autopilot, and let's move up to 22,000 feet directly. Climb mode. Climb mode, flaps up. Wow. The weather is maybe a bit too hard for me to land in. Yeah, let's see. We're climbing. Okay, there is a restriction on 7,326 feet. That's interesting. Let's see what it does. It actually stops at that flight level. That's interesting. But then we need to go to... that can't be right. I'm increasing. I think we're too low. We're going up to 22,000 feet. What a view! Look at the mountains. Really nice. I have a hard time with those cameras. Doesn't really work as it should. I think I need to remap them. Whoa! No one saw that one. Okay, let's stay here now in the cockpit. There the autopilot disconnected. I don't know why. And on 777 we should be at 16,000. We can start to... We can... I think it's enough maybe to go to 16,000. Forgot about the squawk. So squawk is now on. Still have the landing lights on. Turn on the landing lights. Let's stay at 16,000. This will be very interesting in this weather. We're heading for Papa Romeo 780, 315 degrees right now, and it's 9 nautical miles left. And on 777 we should be, that's the one, I think we might be, I don't know if we're too low. Maybe we should go up, should increase the flight level a bit. Climb to 1900 just to be sure we don't touch the mountains. And then when we get to 780 we can descend. Looks good. The hardest part is the landing. I set the outer brakes to medium now already. You can try to how far. It's just 48 left. So we can change set. We can lower the speed a bit because we need to. And let's go down to 16,000. Try to keep the speed maybe 200. Yeah, we need to help. Let's see. It won't descend since we have the speed set to 198. It will not allow the aircraft to descend because it can't do speed and descending at the same time. This is perfect. We're now up for the Papa Romeo 777 fix. Actually, the flight plan already missed that one. No, okay, it's going for the next one now, 848. And we'll turn left here down in the valley, and it's very cloudy. And we're on the flight level 160, just as we should be. There is a restriction, I think, on the let's see what we have. The next restriction for speed is, that's it, manage speed. I think that's fine. On Romeo 100 we should be at flight level 130. This is really interesting. I'm not 100% sure that the aircraft will move I hope it will follow this navigation path, since otherwise we will hit the mountain. The flight plan looks very nice, at least. We're going for Papa Romeo 828. Approaching. Next one is R29, okay. Looks good still, but we don't know yet since it's so cloudy, you can barely see the mountain. I think this flight level is okay. I think we should do maybe one now. We can't do flaps yet. Can we? Managed speed is 129 already. Okay, that's slow. Maybe you need to be that slow not to be able to turn sharper. I don't know. And now we will turn right. We should start to descend to. I'll try to set it to manage. Let's see if it works. Okay. We go down to 13,130. Let's help it a bit so we can descend a bit faster. Going down to flight level 130. On Romeo 100. Still very cloudy. Next up is Papa Romeo 799. There you go. Now we at least can see a small river here. We're on flight level 130 in a minute. Then we just have to turn to the right. Feels like we will hit the mountain here. Oh no, it will probably turn. This can't be right. Yeah, maybe. We're a bit low, I would say. But okay. Maybe not. We need to slow down a bit. Let's slow down. 40. Putting one flap.
2,500.
Wow, we will just go over the mountain.
2,500.
I need to go up maybe 1,000 feet at least. Otherwise we'll touch the I don't want to touch. Then we will turn right again. And now I would say that we can go down maybe to, I don't know, let's gear out. Let's go down maybe to 3,000 feet. Extending flaps. It's a way, it may be too early. Let's stay on 7,000. That's too early. Maybe increase the speed a bit. Let's bring up one flap. This is good. This is good. Maybe 10,000. Really nice. What a view. It's very nice. We need to bring down the speed a bit more. I would say that we can go down further. We can go down to 6,000 feet maybe, and we can, let's set speed on 30 and set full flaps. Come on, go down. Oh my god! This is wrong. I thought it was the next valley. Oh no.
$2,500.
Let's see what happens now. Then we need to do a go around. Let's increase the flight level again. Gear up. Flaps up. Now I need to bring the chart. We need to come back out again. I thought it was the next valley. That was really bad. I should have looked at the distance. See if we can it's turn in the wrong direction. Wow. Up in the air. Let's try again. What do we have left here? I see that. Can we go back maybe? Strange. I have the flight plan. It states PR. I want to go to PR 848. It doesn't work. But those are still in the flight plan, but I can't go back to them. We just see VQPR. Okay, that's the alternate airport, I believe. Okay, we can't do this. Let's try to fly this manually then. Let's go back into the valley again. $16,000 feet heading. This is good. Going down. Speed is 280 knots. I think we'll work this out, actually. Turning. $14,000. Let's keep it on 14,000. Still descending. Come on, help us out a bit. To go down now. Turning a bit against next point. Using the heading bug. It's okay. Still okay. Now turning a bit against the R283. We're back again, back on track. And we need to turn again. The hard part is that we need to go over the mountain here, but then we need to descend very fast. I think I will do this manual approach. Let's get the gear out, flaps out.
2,500.
Returning. Let's get the speed down. Descend. Descend. I think I'm hand flying the airplane now instead. We can't miss it again, can we? So we got speed is too. Come on. We need to get the speed down. Speed is too high. Yeah, I think we'll make it. With a bit of trust, we just need to go around this corner and then
500.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Hold up. 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 Hold up.
Great. Everyone survived, at least. Welcome to PARO Airport. Next time we know how it looks like when you arrive, so maybe it's easier than to know when to descend and where the landing or where the runway is. Good. Thanks.